first day off from work. I have been working outrageous hours recently to finish up my study. So, I have had no time to do anything except just work on my study and maybe do some reading to relax at I still find it interesting to watch. And again, I'm fully aware that just like House Hunters International, this is very staged and not a representation of an actual career in crime fighting or crime detection. But I do find it entertaining and interesting to watch. And whenever they use psychological constructs, or they bring in like profilers or something on the show, I'm always very quick to either point out that they did a very good job and they clearly had a psychologist on staff to tell them what to say, or that they're using a bunch of Freudian mumbo jumbo that has been disproved by like 17 studies since then. Not that all of Freud is bad, but like the vast majority is not accepted by the scientific community. You get the picture. So I find it fun. The fourth thing, again, I've already alluded to, that I love to do when I'm bored is logic puzzles. I know Sudoku is a big thing with the people of today. A lot of people like to do Sudoku, and in the older generation especially, but I'm sure there are some people who are younger who enjoy them too. Things like crosswords are very popular. I know my grandmother was really big into, I think they're called cryptograms. She's basically blind now from smoking, but she used to be amazing at doing cryptograms. Like, I could look at those things for hours and not know what the heck is going on. And then she'd be like half an hour in, she'd have it completely figured out. It was nuts. But my thing is logic puzzles. I don't do them quickly. I've never been one to be hardcore about timing. I've never liked timed events. But I can sit there for hours and do logic puzzles. I really,